Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back for another Journaling on a Budget video. And today it's just another quick fun fold. And so today what I want to show you is just a library card pocket envelope combination. And so what we're going to do is just take a book page and fold it up about so that it's about in thirds. Maybe not quite totally thirds, but about thirds. That's just fine. Thirds is fine. And then what we're going to do is we are going to fold over one side so that it's skinnier than the other. This will be our library card pocket. And then what's left over here will be our envelope. So now we just have, we folded it up and then we folded it over so one side was a little bit smaller than the other. And then we're just going to cut this fold right down to where the two parts meet. And then just round off our corners. You can do this with a corner rounder, or like I showed you, you can make your own corners on a piece of cardstock so that both sides are the same. And because I forgot to bring one with me, for speed's sake, I'm just going to cut it by hand and see how it turns out, if I can get that out of the way. So I'm just rounding this off like the top of the library cards pockets are kind of rounded off at the top. Wow. I'm not doing that very well, but okay, so there we go. Now this is our library pocket side, and I am going to just fold it back the other way, just so I really have that fold right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I don't want my envelope to be as tall as my library pocket. I want it to be a little shorter. So I'm just going to cut to the letters and across. There is no right amount. I just want to make my envelope shorter than my library pocket. So now it looks like this. I just cut this little rectangle out of the bottom there. So this is now going to be my envelope. Pee-wee, stop chasing the cat. And now I am going to cut along the library pocket to the top of my envelope, like that. And then fold down my envelope flat and decide how far I want that to come down. Just take part of that off. Put a fold there so I can get kind of a straight line. And there we go. Now we have a library pocket and we have an envelope. And then I like to, make my envelopes a little bit pointy. So I'm just going to take, this is my flap. I'm going to fold it in half so that I know where the center is. And then I'm just going to kind of come from the outside up towards that center at an angle. Kind of give it a little bit of a roundy point. And there's my envelope lid. Just like that. And now you're just going to want to edge the whole thing and then glue it just down this side. Glue it right down between the two and glue it on this side, and you will have a library pocket envelope, and you can put that into your journal. I have one here that I've already done the edging on and everything. So see, that's just what they look like. And so this one I just edged it in, I think, walnut stain, and I picked out some flowers out of a flower book and some music out of a music book, and I'm just going to glue these down. And I think I'm going to use a glue stick because it sticks better. Faster, I guess I should say. Oh, not that one. There we go. Just kind of get it started a little bit. Sometimes your cheaper glue sticks get a little bit dried out. So if when you start to use them, if you just kind of get them started a little bit, they'll work really well. So I am just going to put this together. And I just picked a little bit of music notes here for the front of my envelope. And some little flowers for the flap. And this is the fun part. You know, this is parts you can do in the evening. You know, just sit in your chair and have some pages, some book pages with you. Do some folding and some edging, you know, and get some little pictures that you think will look nice on there. Now with this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this right here to the very bottom. I've cut it so that it will fit inside my library pocket, but I am only going to glue it to this part right here. So I'm going to just come across the top. And then I'm going to just line this up with the bottom. Kind of center it. Like that. And then I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to turn it over to the back so I can see really well, because I want one straight cut. Just like that. You want to do that one really careful, because then what we're going to do is fold it back up, put glue on this one, and put this on the top part of our library pocket. But that way our pocket will still be a pocket. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line the picture up. Just like that. Give it a good press. And there we go. Now we're just going to come along the edge here. And we're going to come along the edge up here and down this fold right here so that we actually separate the two. And then on the side of our envelope. Now we fold that up, we've got glue here, glue on this side, glue on this side. So we've glued it there, there, and there. And you can put a little flower or something right down here that will catch your envelope, a little closure on there. But there we go. And that's how it works. Grab a piece of card here. So now we have the library pocket here and the envelope here. And they stop in the middle. And then we can just choose a page for our book. Maybe try and find a spot that's not real busy. Well, let's see. No, I don't like that. And I think that I like that page right there. I'm going to put this in here, and then I can do some doodling or some stamping or something up in this area. Now, sometimes when you're going to put in your pockets, I'm going to put it in because I tend to keep sticking them in the back of the book and not putting them in. But it's easier to do your backgrounds before you put your pocket on. And so usually you would want to do that. But in order to make myself put it in the book, I'm going to put some glue on it, and I'm going to put it in the book now, and then I'll just have to mask it off. I just grabbed the wrong glue stick again. I'll just have to mask it off when I go ahead and do some stamping in my book. So I'm just going to get some glue on here. And if I had my Fabri-Tac here, I would probably use that because it also grabs fast and holds well, but the glue sticks really, they work pretty good. I'm just going to line it up with this outside corner. just so that it's not too close to the fold. And there we go, our cute little library pocket envelope tuck. And you could even make this so that you leave the back open here where you can tuck something inside. I wanted it to be very separate, so I thought about it earlier, and I thought I want to glue the whole thing down. Now I just have to decorate the rest of the page, probably with some flowers, because that's what I put on here. And that's it. That's all there is to it. A nice quick tuck. So, and library pocket all in one. I guess it's not a tuck, it's an envelope and a library pocket all in one. So thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have fun. Remember, just keep playing and have a really good time with these things. Thanks very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.